back at it. Kind of thawed out. This is the light that I'm fixing to go take out real quick. And when I say real quick, it's probably going to be real quick because it is 40 degrees outside now. Let me see if I can get this clear enough. It basically gives all the specs on this light. And like I said, you can see on here, it says, it's got 17 looms. I'm going to put the link or the listing for that. This will give you an idea on this light on how long it'll last. I mean, it's supposed to be on the brightest setting, it's supposed to be 4.5 hours or something like that. 4.5 hours. But anyway, it's I don't even know how to pronounce that brand. It's on Amazon. It's supposed to be, as you can see, let's see here. It should give the looms. Where did I see that at? Because basically the listing shows this brand of light and you have 4 different options. But yeah, you can see it right there. 25,500 looms on the brightness. That's on the brightest of settings. And that's the model number. W617 is the product model. But basically it's aluminum. It's solid as Sears. 17 LEDs, Type C. This is the box it comes in. And basically they give you a bunch of different mounting stuff. As soon as I get it set, I'm going to take the little, they have the little screw deals like on GoPros and like my Osmo Action 4 that I'm recording with. They have the little plastic twist screws or whatever that you can do with hand. As soon as I get it set to where I want the level, I'm going to go ahead and put these screws in there. But basically, that's the box. That's basically the box. And it's made in China. Imagine that. But anyway, I did do... I gave y'all a quick picture of it, but that's it right there on the bike. It's got your power button. You hit the power. Once it's on, you hit the power button 4 different times. That'll scan you through the 4 different settings. On this end is the USB-C that you charge. But like I said, if you crank it down, if you don't have it on the highest setting, they say 7.5 hours on floodlight. Spotlight is 7 hours. The floodlights work off of 8 bulbs. Spotlight is 9 bulbs. Bright light is 17 bulbs. And the flashing is 17 bulbs. It runs 9 hours supposedly on flashing. But it gives you, I couldn't imagine. I don't even know if I got enough battery on this bike to go for 4 hours. If, of course, the way I drive. But I guess you could do it. If you want to stay, if you're going to stay slower. But basically, this is how it comes. Like I said, I think it's $41. But I'm going to post that. The listing over there. I don't know how to do these link things yet. I'm still learning all this stuff. But and I did learn from this video. This is the first super windy day, and I know that video. I'm gonna post that video tonight. Hopefully it'll be there in the morning. But basically, I've learned. I've got one of those. I can't remember the brand of it, but I've got one of the mics that I can put on this thing, and basically cut all that wind out. I just got to learn. I've learned non-windy days. I don't like using that mic because it cuts out all the surrounding sounds, which cuts the wind out. But, you know, when I'm out riding and stuff, you know, and it's not windy, on some of my other videos, it's not real bad, but you get the surrounding sounds and stuff. You can hear the bike and all, you know, hear the tires, the motor, and all that good junk. And I can still talk, but with that wind, I do apologize. It was bad. But anyway, I am just kind of giving the presentation of what I'm about to go do. Beside freeze, I'm going to go outside. I'm going to take a run around the neighborhood real quick, and I'm going to check these lights out and do a comparison. And I'm gonna get that going, and then I'll jump back on here. But that's basically what I'm going out to do a review on real quick. And this will be the first for both of us, other than me shining it in my garage dark. But we're gonna get it out. Hopefully I can find some dark streets on the neighborhood. I know that we do have some street lights in the neighborhood. But anyway, I will return as soon as I get loaded up and get moving. All right, guys, I'm back. Stupid cameras keep going. That's going to be a bad wind. The wind's just got worse too. Let's turn this baby on. Like I said, I don't think this is going to last very long. By the way, I got down to 75% on that last little run. Let's try this. That's just whatchamacallit. This is just the wired factory light that comes with it, which I think it needs to come up just a little bit. Let's come up. Oop. There it is. And that's not too bad. That really isn't bad. It's pretty good. Yeah, all these streets got lights. That is the wired light. Let's turn the Big Daddy on. And then we'll turn... That's without the wired light. This light does light it up pretty good. Let's crank it up just a little bit and turn it up. Man, look at that. That's low. That's medium. And that's the full 17. I mean, that thing lights up the whole street. And then we can add the wired light to it, which puts more of a spot in the middle. But you really can't see much difference. That's without the light. The factory light. That's with the light. That's just hard to tell if you're blind on somebody. I guess I need to have somebody... I guess I need to test that out. I mean, that's pretty bright. Look at all that. That's nice. But this is without. This is just with the wired light, which serves its purpose, but I don't think it'll stand up to I think this is a better deal here. See how bright that is? That's pretty nice. Let me go over here. I'm going to go in that little park real quick. It's completely dark over here. Yeah, I think I got that light too high, but I mean, man, look at this light. That's pretty nice. That thing lights up. See, it's completely dark. And I would say maybe 100 yards, 150 yards over there, 100 yards to those trees. It's lighting that up. You can see it. May need to go down just a little. I don't know. But yeah, that lights up good. Look at that. Like I said, that's with both lights. Turning the wired off. See, the wire does give you a little spot in the middle, but it's pretty nice. But I think I would run both of them anyway, but I just don't know if that's too high to blind somebody or not. But man, that's pretty nice. Pretty nice addition. The wired would work, but I think if I'm doing a 3-hour ride out in the middle of the night, I'd rather have that big light going. And you can see on top, it gives you a countdown of how bright. I mean, how long you got left before the battery dies. The good thing about this is it's USB-C charged, so you could actually, I could unplug my phone. I could unplug my phone from the bike itself with a charger cable, and I could plug that charger cable into this light, and I guess this light would work forever because it would be plugged into the bike itself on the batteries. So, but yeah, like I said, you can see the difference. That's the wired. I'll stand up here a little bit. That's the wired by itself. And this is the add-on light. I think that $40 was a pretty good buy for what this light does. It's pretty nice. And it lights the whole street up. And I mean, I may have it too low. It's hard to tell. I don't know how you adjust this. I mean, it's not shining in that window on that truck. I'm going to turn around and see if it shines in the front window. Golly, it's cold. This ain't going to be a very long one. Let's turn around here. I'm going to go to that truck and see how bright it's shining on that windshield. I don't know. I mean, it really wasn't hitting the windshield real bad. I guess once I get out at night, when I can stand it to be out of it, I guess if I get high beamed, I mean, if I turn that light up a little higher, man, it would really light up. But it's lighting the whole street up. Man, it's cold. Whew. Golly. Streets lights. Golly. What a difference it makes, though. Here's a dark street. Let's try this one. Man, that really does. That lights up good. I think I'm pretty happy with my purchase. It was worth it. It really gives me a lot more light. Like I said, when you turn the wired off, it's still not bad. But that wire does give you that spot in the middle. Let's see if these people, if it looks like it's blinding them. I don't think it is. You know? I think that's about good right there. Golly. I don't have my gloves on either. And it's cold, man. It's cold. Yep, I'm pretty happy with this.
Golly. Yeah, I think this was a good purchase. Smart purchase. See, it's hitting that stop sign down there. I just don't know if it's too high or not. I don't think it is. I mean, look at that van. Or that truck. It doesn't seem like it's blinding them. It's not really hitting the windshield. Wow. I don't know if there's any better ones out there, but I'm telling you, this one's pretty nice. Definitely adds a lot of light to your path. I mean, even if I need to turn it down, if I need to angle it down more, I think it's still going to be fine. Turn this off. Like I said, it's pretty bright. I like it a lot better. I actually like that with, I like it with the, in addition to the wired light. Anyway, wow, it is cold. Anyway, guys, that is, I guess that's a, I don't know what that says, Sidyo or something. I don't know what that brand is, but check it out on Facebook. I'm telling you, that's a pretty good addition. It really lights up a lot. It lights up the street a lot better when just that, with just the wire light. It's more of a spot. So, like I said, I think that'll be a nice addition for nighttime driving. So anyway, guys, that's the quick review of the old new light, and I'm pretty happy with it. Is there something better out there? I have no idea. Let me know in the comments if y'all think there is, but that was the brightest thing that I could find. 25,000 looms. That's pretty nice. So anyway, once again, we'll see you, and I'll be uploading this to YouTube tonight. So we'll see y'all later.